Welcome to our very first Briefly Bricks deep dive. I'm Steve, and I'm joined here by Al.
Hey, how you going?
It's the start of a new year, and for us that means it's the anniversary of our first and most famous animation of the Yin and Yang. So we're going to sort of talk about the behind the scenes of that a bit.
Yep.
And yeah, hopefully have some laughs.
Okay.
Al and I did this project as a sort of joint build thing where we could build it separately and do it as a bit of a mindscape of sort of art therapy of how we're feeling, put that in there. That's how it began, and we just decided that we were going to do an animation for it because we had so much of ourselves in the build that we didn't want to just take it apart, because at the time we needed the parts for other things.
Yeah.
As a side note, we have actually rebuilt this, and we have exhibited it at a few exhibitions around Australia.
Pretty fun, yeah.
Yeah, we've sort of improved the design a little bit, but it's pretty similar. We called it Yin Yang 2.0. One question that we get asked a lot is, how long did it take? And we usually say,
it's been 84 years.
But no, that's not true. Like, stop motion is time consuming. It's just, that's how it is. It's also extremely rewarding. But we kind of have, it's hard to estimate, but we kind of estimated about 2 weeks for the shooting. But if you want to include the planning and the writing and
building of the actual thing.
It's like over a month or so.
Yeah.
For the whole video, we actually shot it in reverse. Do you want to talk about that a bit?
Yeah. Well, you had broached this really cool idea about reversing a shot so we didn't have to go through all the trouble of rebuilding and making sure everything was in the right place. Mm-hmm. So I personally couldn't quite grasp that whole notion of working.
It is a bit like, it's weird at first.
Yeah.
You've got to sort of think of the end product as you're doing it.
Yeah. And I was already struggling with kind of, minutiae of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that I explained it well enough that or maybe you just trusted me enough to just go with it. Yeah. See how it ended up.
Yeah. I mean, just that alone, like, helped me grow as a... Mm-hmm. No.
Animator,
yeah. Oh, it feels weird saying that still.
You'll get used to it. From a technical aspect, we shot all this on an iPhone, and we used an app called Stop Motion Studio. Stop Motion Studio is really cool. The free version lets you do heaps, but it's also got a lot of ways to control the camera and really high exposure. And are you with me?
Yeah. Understood every word that you said.
Oh, cool, yep.
Yeah. Okay, so story-wise, we knew we wanted to make our own sort of like creation story / mythology. Mm-hmm. So what we did was sat down in front of your computer, and it pretty much took a full day. There were certain parts of each of our respective halves that we knew pretty much what they represented. Oh, not pretty much. We definitely knew what they represented and what they meant
to us.
Yeah. So formulating a story that was cohesive and entertaining was really fun. Well, it took me back to when I was a kid.
Story writing and stuff?
Yeah, and just making up stories in my town and stuff like that.
Yep. I love mythology stuff.
Yeah.
And I love kind of the symbolic, kind of metaphorical nature of that. So I found it fun to, look at these personal things that we had and then translate that into this mythology that we were trying to create,
Yeah, and use metaphors that weren't on your nose. On your nose. That weren't on the nose or cliched.
I guess interestingly, because in a lot of the comments that we got on the video, it was like, this is the same as the Jedi mythology, or this is the same as Ninjago or something. There was just people were drawing a lot of comparisons, and it is because we drew, like, we've got all that sort of, like, pop culture and things that we love. So
We had our own references
yeah,
to draw.
and I mean, we didn't directly reference and all that, but it's all in our heads.
Yeah.
And so it's just going to naturally come out.
Mm.
And I mean, the concept of yin and yang and balance is not a new one.
You know,
Yeah.
okay, we're drawing from the ether
Yeah, that's right.
of collective unconscious. That calls for a drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, once we had the story written, we knew that we didn't want to voice it. So we wanted to get someone professional. So I've got an acting friend. You might know him. His name's Ewan McGregor.
Hello there.
No, we got my friend Ross, who's a professional actor, to do the voiceover. And that was just a little joke because there was so many comments that were saying that they thought it was Obi-Wan doing the voiceover, which I just feels weird because it's just such an Australian accent.
Yeah.
It just doesn't sound English to me at all. He's definitely not upset about being compared to Ewan McGregor, so it's
No.
fine. It's not a full English breakfast.
Did I just moan?
I heard that too. It's like a little...
Oh my god.
This first bit with the droplet, I feel like I'm quite proud of that one because it's a really good opener and it feels really organic.
Yeah.
I think I remember that was another bit where I was just like, just trust me, it'll look good. And I knew, like, I've got a background in animation. I've been doing it for over 20 years, so I just kind of knew
How to move things. to
yeah,
make it, you
and
know.
I've probably done sort of a drop or a bounce a billion times, so I just thought it was a cool way to introduce the character. Yeah, if you've got a keen eye and you've watched it a billion times like us, you might notice that there's a trans plate
Yes.
in there under. These days, when we're working on animations, we would actually paint that out. So it's interesting to see how far we've come in that regard. It's a piece of art that we did, and this is how we did it, and we can't be ashamed with that, can we?
No.
I mean,
Why would we?
we could feel a bit of regret, but you know, I don't feel regret in this because I feel like any of the mistakes were obviously completely outweighed by story, probably, and
Yeah.
the sort of heart that we put behind it, which is a nice thing. Like, it's got a certain quality to it, but
And also, I think the mistakes kind of add to it as well. It gives it, you know.
and I mean, this was before the sort of AI boom, but even more so now. I think people like things that are, they can clearly see that it's handmade.
Yeah. It's created authentically.
Even though we did use some, you know, editing, frame interpolation in some bits, you can still see that we made it all, and there's still errors that are clearly, you know, not supposed to be there.
Yeah. So for the sweeping camera moves, you would think we moved the camera. But alas.
Alas.
Yeah, no, we instead moved the build.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just try to get in a few easing in and out shots just to get it looking natural.
Yep. So easing in and out is basically, you know, nothing just goes from 0 to 100 acceleration.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's usually a little lead up as it starts to move and a sort of slow down as it comes to a halt.
Yeah.
That's what easing is. So it just makes things feel a bit better. I think there's a couple of in here where it feels a bit clunky to me, but again, that's just, I think.
Just the artist's eye looking back at going, bit
Yeah,
self-critical.
yeah, I think there's a lot that we look back on and go, oh, we wish we'd done that. I mean, so I don't mind some of the grey bits. Obviously, we've sort of worked some of the grey into the build, but
Yeah.
there's some grey bits that I'm like, oh, it would have been better if that was
And that
not grey.
nice splash of purple.
Yeah, there's a little purple bit and a dark red
Yeah. Oh no,
in there.
the dark red was for his mouth, the inside of Mind Machine's mouth.
Yeah, but you don't get that context until later.
Yeah.
I think the red tongue is good. Like, I like the little splash of the red and the blue of the turtle's eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. We wanted to.
But yeah, I think, you know, we built it not thinking that we were going to do this. So we probably didn't actually know what coloured bricks were underneath.
Oh no.
So when we pulled apart, and then, I don't know, we just hadn't had the experience to go, oh, let's swap that out or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's really good. I'm proud of it.
Immensely.
There are things we do differently, but that's just a testament to how far we've come.
Yeah, and I mean, looking back on it now, taking into consideration what we're doing now.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of one of those, I don't want to sound corny or anything, but those moments in life where there's a before and after. And it kind of feels that way for me. Like there's
yeah. Like it's a linchpin moment.
Yeah.
Like it's a turning point
kind
of thing.
Like the trajectory of your life has just gone off in another direction.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that too. Something we both love about this, and we would actually love to do more of, is just sort of deeper stuff. There's not a lot of kind of non-kiddie Lego animations. Like it's often just about the jokes, and that's where you come in, because if you like and subscribe and comment and share and do all that lovely stuff, then hopefully we can sort of like build this channel up and start to get some funding and do our own kind of things.
Because stuff like this takes a lot of time. We're doing other stuff as well, but we would really
we've got so much going on.
Yeah, and we really would like to do something that's more personal again.
Yeah, as much as we love doing animation work for clients, there's usually a selling kind of aspect to that, selling the Lego brand or sets or whatever.
Yeah,
selling a product or something like that. But this is just art.
Yeah. We don't have to worry about anything bar what we're trying to say or what we're trying to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's Lego doesn't mean that it has to be silly.
Yeah.
And it is similar to a lot of stuff like cartoons or comic books. There's so many adults that love, Adventure Time or these kind of things that are usually kiddie or kid-oriented kind of things. Essentially, Lego sets are a toy. They're in the toy section.
Yeah.
So, there is a conception that toys are for kids, and I think in the Lego community, there's not.
Yeah.
But, there's still people out there that think that cartoons are just for kids.
And just won't watch them for that reason alone. It's a valid art form.
Yeah.
I feel.
I think, I think it's awesome that we can do something with Lego like this,
Yeah.
Because it's got its system and it's got that sort of nice amount of restriction and constructiveness, but you can be so creative with it,
Yeah, and it forces you to think outside the box, whether you want to or not.
Yeah. So this video has by far been our most popular.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of that, really.
Yeah.
Because we've kind of just tapped into something a little bit more universal, even though we've done things with like a little cat and everybody loves cats. It's still nowhere near the amount of views and likes that this one got. So anyway, please go and watch it. It's on YouTube Shorts. It's on Instagram. Do all the other things too. Share, like, subscribe.
Smash all those buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll see you for the next one.
Bye.
Bye.